Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1544, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Edna St. Vincent Millay is best known for writing what genre of literature? Poetry. What does the letter F stand for in JFK's name? Fitzgerald. What is the 8th month of the year? August. What name is given to the broad gap between the Saturn's A ring and B ring? The Cassini division. What decade saw the completion of the Empire State Building? 1930s. What year was the Amazon Kindle Fire first introduced? 2011. What part of the eye changes shape in LASIK surgery? The cornea. Who voices Darth Vader in the original Star Wars movies? James Earl Jones. Who was known as the Sultan of SWAT? Babe Ruth. Who directed the 1974 film Chinatown starring Jack Nicholson? Roman Polanski. Which First Lady had the Secret Service codename Lace? Answer: Jacqueline Kennedy. The name makes sense for a woman who was a fashion icon, although she was more famous for her pillbox hats. What city is signified by the letter O on U.S. coins minted in the 1800s? New Orleans. Which Hawaiian island is entirely privately owned? Answer: Niihau. The island was purchased by wealthy Scottish plantation owners from King Kamehameha V in 1864 for $10,000 in gold. How many chromosomes does the average human have in each cell? 46. What was the first animated film to be nominated for Best Picture? Answer: Beauty and the Beast. In 1991, Disney's Beauty and the Beast dazzled fans young and old with its magical story, amazing songs, and theatrical art. What dish do the Japanese traditionally eat on New Year's Eve? Buckwheat noodles. Which is the only country to have its own official scent? Lithuania. What country gave the Statue of Liberty to the U.S.? France. On a standard computer keyboard, what letter is to the right of the letter K? L. Which actress played Emma Peel in the 1960s TV show The Avengers? Diana Rigg. How many sheets of paper are there in a choir? 25. What is the name of olive oil's sister-in-law? Celinda Oil. Which acid is the main gastric acid present in the human stomach? Hydrochloric acid. What U.S. state was Steak and Shake founded in? Illinois. How many suspects are there in a game of Clue? 6. What popular Motown group was originally known as the Primettes? The Supremes. How many points are E and O each worth in a Scrabble game? 1. Basundi is a dairy product that is popular in which part of the world? India. Run is a 1994 Hong Kong remake of which shoestring budget action film by Robert Rodriguez? El Mariachi. Brigham Young was a leader of which religious group? Mormons. Yellowknife was the first city in what area of Canada? Northwestern Territories. Despite being referred to as Francine throughout the Strangers in Paradise comic book series, what is this character's real first name? Helen. Which Bond actor won an Academy Award for his role in The Untouchables? Sean Connery. When did January 1st become the first day of the new year? The new year didn't start on January 1st until 46 BC, when Julius Caesar added 90 days to the calendar. What term for a Bigfoot creature comes from the Salish Indian word meaning wild man? Sasquatch. What author's books include Call of the Wild and White Fang? Jack London. What is the name of an eagle's nest? An eyrie. Which 1976 film is about a persecuted schoolgirl with psychokinetic powers? Carrie? Molotov cocktails were first used by what country after the Soviets invaded it in 1939? Finland. What athletic apparel company took its name from the Greek goddess of victory? Nike. Which U.S. state is home to a city called Truth or Consequences? New Mexico. Which German painter was sometimes court painter to King Henry VIII of England after 1536? Answer: Hans Holbein the Younger. During the 1920s, gangster Al Capone ruled over what city? Chicago. Which two cross-border neighboring cities jointly celebrate July 1st and July 4th holidays with the International Freedom Festival? Windsor and Detroit. What is the capital of the Tonga? Nuku'alofa. According to Greek mythology, what were Jason and the Argonauts searching for? The Golden Fleece. What was the main method of food preservation used by the Incas to store their potatoes? Freeze drying. Red Stripe beer originated from what island country? Jamaica. Which U.S. state is home to Craters of the Moon National Monument? Idaho. Which Soviet leader died in 1953 from a cerebral hemorrhage? Joseph Stalin. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.